It's funny, dude. I don't do it for me. I think it was a moment when everything that I did was very self. It came from me. It was super self-derived. Why do I do it? It's like, man, I'm trying to be on the radio. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to. It was that, trying to maybe even prove something to my parents, maybe to my friends that knew I was trying to be on the radio and trying to make it happen. You know what I mean? I think it was just to make it happen. You're young, you gotta be successful. What is success? Good job, big house, big car, big, you know what I mean? Like, it's so weird, dude. They don't ever tell you that growing up. Like, success. Oh, that means you made it. Well, made what? And like, where is success? I think everybody's level of success is so different. So you give this blanket success. Well, if I see Justin Bieber or you know what I'm saying, or a Chris Brown, then that's success. And now everything below that is no longer successful. Like, really? So I'm gonna look at the teeny tiny top percentile that make it into this elite worldwide global phenomenon and compare my success to that tiny elite? Well, what about all these other people that have great careers, that are doing what they love, that are, you know, man, it was such a terrible learned lesson for me, man, trying to understand for myself what success was and why am I doing all of this. I do love radio, so then it was like I love being around music, so it was that. But why? Okay, then after a moment of doing it, then I made it. Then what? Then why? And again, to go back to that, why do you do? And now, man, it's a very super selfish reason, and it's all got to do with my 6-year-old son. Straight up. Everything that I'm doing now is with him in the front of my thought. Probably sounds kind of cliche. Oh man, I've heard that every time everyone got a kid, they do it for their kid. But let me explain that even a little bit further as to the why I do it for my kid. Because my grandfather on my mom's side grew up on the street. Literally. He was him and his parents, who I never got to meet, that would be my great grandparents, grew up in the street. Like, literally lived on the street. That was it. That was life. He ended up shining shoes and making, like, you know, whatever pennies that was way back then. And he had written this letter to the family, and that's when I read it just about a year ago, and it blew my mind, man. I'm like, so my family was literally, so me, my folks, their folks, 1, 2, 3 generations from the street. My mom leveled up, came to this country, did well for herself, and I see what my sister and I have now done by them coming to America, giving us a better advantage with technology and access to things by being in this country, and how we've kind of gone further than my mom and my dad. And that's why I do it for him now, because I know that as high as I can go, that if I can continue to create things that I've never even believed are really possible. Like, I didn't think I could do a sock drive that would raise over 1,500 pairs of socks for homeless people. There was no way. I didn't think that the Digital Dreamers Academy could become something to where we're teaching teens how to use Logic and Final Cut with Apple, and have a partnership with Apple and the Youth Mentoring Action Network, and my friend Monet, who it was just a conversation, and now these things have happened. These were like thoughts. So if my thoughts can happen, and if I do the work to make these thoughts happen, and my son sees that, yo, I know he's gonna just stroll right past whatever level I set. He's gonna stroll past it like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Everything that I've done is going to be nothing to him. He's going to be able to do it way easier. Why? Because it's his norm. That's it. That's why I do it, bro. So I can create a whole different norm for my son.